Good morning, everyone. It's December 3rd, and I'm outside watching the puppies. They needed to go potty, and I have to be out with them, especially now because the next door neighbors, they have their fence fully finished now, and they let their pit bull out quite a bit. And he attacks the dogs and can jump the fence, and I can't, so we have to be extra cautious. And as you can see, these used to be out front, the trailer and their truck, and they got tickets. So as you can see, the yellow ticket. So they pulled them in back. There's the yellow ticket on the truck, and of course you can see the yellow ticket on the trailer. And they pulled them in back, so no biggie. But we're out just outside. Yep, it is December 3rd. So, and here we are, still green grass, blue skies. It is a little chilly, but nothing bad. Still in the 35, 40s. I guess in the mornings, it's down in the 30s. I mean, we're getting some brown grass finally. The grass has finally quit growing. But, and we did get some frost on the roofs this morning. And we did have some flakes come down yesterday. But no, the white stuff isn't sticking. White fluffy stuff ain't sticking. So, green grass. But, oh, there's some. See, you can see the frost is, in the shade is still sticking. That's on our barbecue. But for the most part, nope. December, and we've got blue skies and green grass still, for the most part. You guys ready? Come on. Come on. I'm not quick enough to get to them if they let that pit bull out, so my son's asleep. So, come on. Hey. What are you guys getting at? Come on. Are you just peeking at me around the corner? Come on. Okay. Come on. Come on, come on. Number one troublemaker and Dusty with his little pink sweater on. Daisy. You coming? Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's still a little nippy out, so they've still got their little coats on. Hi, Cloud. No treats yet. Treats are in the evening. Off you go. So, anyway. Sorry I hadn't said hi in a couple of days, but getting ready for Eric's graduation. We finally got his, he got this yesterday. Here's his cap, and his, what is that called? Whatever that's called, his, it says 2014, and it's orange. I didn't know their colors were black and orange for ITT Tech, but anyway, there's his. So, trying to let that hang and get a little unfuzzed. It's kind of fuzzied out right now. So, and then we've got his gown on the back of the door. I'll show you that. Oh, let me turn the light on. It's going to be extra dark for half a second. There it is. All right. There's his gown with his stole. I guess that's what it's called. But anyway, there it is. So I'm letting that hang. I will spritz it down with water, and then we'll stick it in the, because you can't iron these. I'll spritz it down with water, and then throw it in the dryer and let it get almost dry, and then I'll rehang it, and I may steam it a little bit. I do have a steamer anyway, pretty fancy, and we'll let that get unwrinkly. So I apologize that I haven't been on here for a little bit, guys. I had that colonoscopy on the 26th, and I didn't do so hot at it. I was just gonna let you know oh, look what I made. Just thought I'd show you. My daughter wanted some mittens. She's big into greens, and I have never made mittens before, and so I made her mittens. Never made them before, but this was my first time ever making mittens, and they work real well. So mittens. She loves the color green, and this is actually 3 different colors of green. This is actually kind of an avocado. Next to this green, it doesn't look very avocado. And this is a real light yellow green, and then of course the emerald green up here. So they work really good. And this is used with that, I think they call it elephant yarn. Here, I'll show you the yarn itself. But they call it elephant yarn, and I think that's what it's called. I guess they call it elephant yarn because it's, here, sorry about that, my camera going everywhere. See how chunky that yarn is? Yeah, I cut my nails completely off, by the way. See how chunky that yarn is. It's really chunky yarn compared to, let me get the regular yarn. Here. Let me show you regular yarn. Here's regular yarn. And here is the chunky yarn. And I guess they call it elephant yarn. See the difference? When you look at it from a flat surface. They call it elephant yarn because it's so chunky. Anyway, so this is obviously regular yarn. See, it's really thin stuff. Where this stuff, all of this, is made with that elephant yarn, so it's really extra warm. And I made her a pair of slippers with it, so, and it was the first time I'd ever made slippers, and I just did them by hand and experimented, and so with these 3 colors, and I reversed, I made one in these 3 colors, and then to make the other slipper I reversed the pattern so that the 2 slippers don't match. It was funny, but she wears them, so, and you know, that's what I wanted, and I guess she really likes them. So anyway, I guess I didn't do very good when it came to my colonoscopy. They attempted to sorry, I'm getting my camera ready to show you some stuff. I guess they tried to go ahead and put me under and for my colonoscopy, and when they put me under the anesthesia, I threw up and aspirated. They ended up having to take me off of the anesthesia and then do a what they call the waking, I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, where they only, you know, they put you under, but it's you're awake at the same time. And so I wasn't completely out, and I guess I screamed the whole time and during the my procedure, and it didn't go as well as they'd hoped, and it was a mess. And anyway, and then when they got done, they had used my port instead of an IV, which is what they're supposed to do. Everybody's supposed to access my port instead of trying to use my veins for IVs, because I've got really bad veins because they've been used so much. lots of scar tissue, things like that, and they just blow out. So they had accessed my port. Well, when they were sending me home over in recovery, the guy did not rinse my port. He didn't rinse my port. They usually rinse my port with saline, and then they squirt heparin in there. And what heparin does is it coats the port, the wire going in, that goes all the way through the artery to the top of your heart. And they did not coat it. The guy just pulled the port, or pulled the IV out of the port, and I bled a lot. I guess he'd never dealt with a port, so that was a bad situation. So anyway, I didn't do very well, and because they had to keep administering all these drugs to keep me under and to keep me from screaming so much and all of that, it took me a lot longer. So, I mean, I know I put the video up on Thanksgiving, and I was trying to be cheerful and stuff. I was really out of it, and that's why it was so short. And so for the last few days, I've literally pretty much slept and tried to recuperate. Plus, because it was a colonoscopy, I had to be off all the, I couldn't eat for 2 days, or, for 24 hours. But see, for a day prior to it, I couldn't take the medication. I needed most of my medication. And then I couldn't eat that first day, the 24 hours prior to, so I couldn't take any of my medication. So that kind of put me on a spiral downward. So anyway, I've been recuperating from that. So I apologize. But I promised you guys I would show you this. Do you remember the blanket I made? There it is. There is Charlie, and she's in Japan. And there's the blanket I made her. She finally got it. Do you remember that white blanket I made? And there's little Charlie. She's such a sweetheart baby. Isn't she cute? Okay. There's the blanket. And there she is sleeping. This is Grandma, my Aunt Susan, on the Skyping as Charlie's sleeping. So she's sleeping with the blanket there. And there she's asleep with the blanket again. Ooh, my phone keeps sliding. Sorry. So there's the blanket again. With Charlie Cadence. And then the other blankets I made, I know you guys just saw those, that I sent to Cheyenne for the 3 Hawaiian kids for my niece Brienne. This is for Preston. Preston had the green and white one, remember? There's Preston, his Hawaii, shaka bro. Shaka bro. Shaka. So he got his, and he's a boy, and he's old enough that although he loved the colors, his reaction was pretty much what I thought it would be. It's a blanket. So there's Preston with his blanket. This is, there's Bon Bon with her blanket. You guys remember the blanket I made her? There it is. They're in Cheyenne right now at their grandma's house, which is my brother Tony's wife, Cindy. And so Tony and Cindy's house. There's Bonnie with the rainbow blanket I made her. And this is this is Olivia with the blue and white one I made her. She's looking at Grandma's computer, I think, there. So, and there's Bonnie asleep with her blanket. And this is Preston, I believe, asleep. I'm not sure who this is over here. I can't see the picture good enough. But this is definitely Bon Bon. Oh, I mean Olivia. Excuse me. This is Olivia with her blanket. I believe that's Preston. I'm not sure who this is. I can't see the picture well enough to decipher who this is. But this is definitely Olivia with her blankie. So, Olivia, the blue and white one that I made. Bonnie with her blankie. And that could be Bonnie with her laying in that picture. And there's Preston. And again, Charlie. So yay! It's neat to see where my, it's neat to see the end result of the blankets. Not just, from when I made them to, it's neat to see, okay, the piece of yarn, show you when I'm making them, show you when I finished them, and then, you know, here they are finished, and I've shipped them, and then to see the final result, them with the children. That rocks. That made my day. Sprout, please. In any case, everybody, so now the big deal is just trying to get me back on my feet completely. You know, unfortunately, I go off my meds. Why is it that medication comes out of your system so quick? So flipping quick. But, I mean, you know, it only takes a day or two, a day. Let's face it, a day, 24 hours, and your medicine is out of your system. It seems like that quick. But to some of the medication I take, it can take, you know, weeks to really soak into your system. You know, some of my depression medication and my, you know, the other medications I take, some of it, you know, it takes weeks to really soak in. And that's why they say do not miss. Do not miss it. You know, if you miss it, you're really going to flub up. You're really going to mess with yourself. So, you know, coming off some of that medication was just, it's just so harsh. It's just so hard on me. And to be off, well, there was 3 of them. I was off for 2 days there, and now I'm back on it. It's kicking my butt. I'm trying really hard to just, you know, get my emotions back up where they need to be, and you know, I watched my husband just a month and a half ago go through his colonoscopy, and bam, you know, just like that, bam, he was, you know. Same day, he seemed okay. And I came home from mine, went to bed. I woke up, I woke up the next day for Thanksgiving. I wandered around like a zombie that day and literally went back to bed, got up, got the video going to tell everybody Happy Thanksgiving. Just in time to eat, pretty much. I ate, sat here in the chair a little bit, went back to bed within an hour of eating, woke up the next day. And, I mean, that's pretty much, and then, you know, every time I woke up, I was doing this, try to keep myself awake, give myself something to do. Da-dee-doo-da. Hi, da-dee-doo-da. Hi, little man. Oh, you guys are so rough looking. Oh, look, guys. Nose, eyes. Yeah, they're pretty. Pretty, dirty little men. You guys need your baths. Look at you. Sprout. Are you going to ignore the camera? You don't like the camera. Oh, I'm going to bite the camera. Sprout. Sprout. Nose. Say hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Is Mama in this camera? No? Mama. Goes above my nose. Yeah, they need their baths. That's our next big adventure in this family. Baths for the #1 troublemaker. Troublemaker. Always at the window, causing trouble. And then the quiet old man. And Daisy's in with the boys sleeping in there. Oh, you guys, I'm so exhausted still. So, I haven't gotten the results of my colonoscopy yet, though. So, just so y'all know. Not yet. They had to run some special stuff on mine that... And tomorrow I have a pulmonary test. I don't remember what it's called. Where they stick you in the glass box and make you breathe funny and do all these weird stuff. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to tape it, but if I can, I will. So, I will do my best to tape that. And, well, let's go look what I've got going on. Just so y'all know. Yep. The pulmonary function test is tomorrow. At the hospital. And then I have to see the pain center. And then Eric's graduation. So that's about it. If they'll let me tape this, I will. That's tomorrow. I hope we get to do a drive on Saturday and Sunday. It's supposed to be really a nice weekend. We're going to try to take a drive, I think. I don't know what this one's about. I can't remember. Oh, they're talking about sending me into surgery for the pain pump. But I don't know. We'll see. And then that's about it. Until then, I think. Eric's graduation. So hopefully I get to do the pulmonary, tape that for you guys, but we'll see. We'll see what they'll let me do. Until then, I will try to do another, show you if there's anything more exciting going on. I will definitely keep you guys up to date. So, love and hugs to everybody. I hope you guys are all staying warm, because I know everybody has a lot of snow except us. So, and I don't know why that is. It's really weird, considering we're only a couple hours away from Canada, but we're just lucky, I guess. It's a good thing. So, love and hugs to everybody. Hump out. Say love and hugs. Say love and hugs. So take care, everybody. Say take care. I got an itch. Love and hugs to everybody. Ain't that a face? Have a great day, guys.